Hey, what's up, you guys? Oh my God, first podcast of the year. So
Welcome.
excited. First, we have Squarespace. We love them. The all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off of your first purchase, go to squarespace.com and use the offer code CLEVERBOT. I thought that was fun. A nice touch. Our other sponsor is somebody we love. That is Slug Books. We talked about them on a podcast before. What they do is compare prices on college textbooks between the biggest sites like Amazon and Chegg. It's crazy how much money you can actually save on books. Not that I know, because, I don't read.
Sure.
But if I was in college, I would use this. There's another cool thing that Slug Books is doing. If you go to slugbooks.com/Shane, there's a little picture of me drawn as a book. Because, one day I'll have a real book. This is just a drawing. They really went the extra mile. So if you're in college and you want to see me as a book, spoiler alert, it's epic. ... Check it out. That is slugbooks.com/Shane. All right, you guys, enjoy the show.
You're watching Shane Dawson and Friends, where the excitement never ends. So open your ears, sit down and relax. Push an enable plus the fucking cap in your ass.
Yay!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! By the way, really quick, just so you don't get confused and shocked by her voice, we have a guest with us right freaking now, Rebecca Black.
She's back in black.
She's back, bitch.
Bitch.
Yas, bitch. That's my new thing, by the way. I can't stop saying it.
What, yas?
Yas.
Yas, gaga.
Y-A-S.
Where'd we get this from?
Gay people made it up?
I got it from Lohanthony.
Oh,
That
really?
sounds-
He started it? Oh,
that
no.
sounds
Look-
I don't know if he started it, but he made me start
He
saying
didn't
it.
start it. He's
What?
too young to have started anything.
He started like 5th grade, right?
Right.
I'm kidding. Okay, so the reason we have Rebecca with us right now is because, first of all, she was our first guest of all
Ever.
time on our
Wow.
podcast.
Ever.
And I thought it would be fun for our first show of 2014 if we had our first guest of 2013 and just spice it up even more.
Spice
Make
it.
this gumbo spicy as hell.
Spice her
We
up.
would have her on the whole show. So you're going to
fun.
join in our conversation.
Mm.
We
Okay,
call
great.
it the first 20.
Okay.
Now this is
I
where
think
we
he just made that up, but
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've listened to a lot of your podcasts. I don't think I've ever heard you call it the first
never,
20.
Never said
Well,
that
that's
before.
what I call it.
But when I look at them on
myself.
Wikipedia, they tell us that that's what it is. So
Right. Okay.
Wikipedia.
Totally, which
Okay.
means I've said it.
Right.
Okay, so the first 20, we just talk about things, we break things down. We talk about what's going on in the world. So as this is kind
Sometimes
of
I
like
do some Uggs. We
We do
haven't done
some
those in a while.
we have not. So it's kind of like The View. I'm the
Okay.
fat black one.
Okay.
Lauren is the old annoying Jew,
Okay.
and you're
I'm the weird young one that they bring in for the demographic.
Right.
I'm the Demi Lovato.
Right.
Oh my God, you are the
Right.
Demi.
Right. I love it.
I love that.
I love it.
Okay, really quickly, this is very unprofessional of me to talk about right now.
Okay.
But all of our voices are really loud in my headphone. Can we turn them down? Hello? There we go. That's so much better.
Hello.
Oh my
Is
God.
that better? Okay.
You know what's
Your
more
voice.
annoying than my voice?
Your voice.
Nothing. People at home you have this on mute, right? I hope so.
I told you got mad at me when I was like, you told me I wasn't watching enough of your videos. And so, because I don't really watch the vlogs, because right? I'm with them all the time. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch. So I
Okay.
put on a vlog one day and literally, I won't even do it. The first second he's screaming at the top of his lungs, that grating scream. I was like, I can't do it. I tried.
Thanks for supporting me, Mom.
No problem.
So let's talk about New Year's.
Yeah.
That's our first topic. This is really like The View.
Yeah, I know. It really. So let's
think-
talk about New Year's.
I think the
everybody.
New Year's is crazy. I stay in. I don't even go out anymore.
Oh, so true.
You told me the
Okay,
old shit.
Rebecca, I feel like your New Year's was probably more interesting than ours.
Definitely.
So give us a rundown.
I was with Ricky Dillon,
Of course you were.
one of my BFFs, and another friend.
Should I know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And I was just at a party with friends.
Just
Nothing.
at a party.
I mean, be more specific.
It
Your
was
house,
really
their
typical.
house, club,
Oh,
club,
not my house. I live
Rage,
far.
we raging? Were we in the what were we doing? We had a rave? What were we doing?
There were a lot of people raging.
What is raging?
Raging? It's like a term that white people use to make it sound like they're having a good time, when in reality they're just faking that they're having a good time.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we have you for that demographic. I have no
I know. I
idea
was like,
that
what
means.
is this raging?
What is this rage? You know what I did?
I'll tell you what I did later.
Me and Lisa got together with a couple friends and we watched TV.
Actually, I saw, and the four of you, I guess this other couple were wearing like tuxedo shirts.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, classy.
Yeah, we watched. By the way, we watched Dick Clark's
Rockin'
Dead
New
but He's
Year's.
Still Alive New Year's.
Uh-huh.
Or was it
Okay.
Carson Daly? I'm Still Alive 2 New Year's.
You
I
probably
don't
did
remember.
back and forth, I would imagine.
But one of them showed our Miley spoof.
I know.
It's very exciting.
I know.
I can't believe they showed that.
Which one
on
did they?
TV.
Wrecking Ball, I think, right? Yeah.
It was Kristen licking everything.
Yeah. I'm
Beautiful.
so proud.
Yes,
I've
bitch.
seen that.
I went to dinner with my husband and my sister, my niece and nephew.
I'm bored.
And it was like, it was one of those New Year's prefix, which was like fine. They're never that great. Starving afterwards. Got an entire pizza afterwards.
Beautiful.
Went to our friend's who was making like shrimp and steak. Ate the shrimp on top of the pepperoni pizza.
Ugh.
Like,
God.
it was amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. It was a wonderful New Year's.
Well, good for. Wait, what did you guys do for Christmas? This is like, I mean, we haven't really talked. What's going on? What did you do for
No.
Christmas, BB?
I did nothing. BB? BB?
I want a nickname.
Mm.
RB.
RB.
RBB.
RB?
Baby.
Mm.
No, okay. Bexy's.
Bexy.
Becca. Beckla.
Everyone calls me Bex.
Ooh.
X.
Who's
I don't know
everyone?
about that.
Ricky.
I don't even know what that means. Okay, continue. So Christmas.
I did nothing exciting on Christmas.
I mean, like, were you with your family? Were you like in jail? Like,
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's basically the same thing at my house.
Rehab.
Oh,
Wait, are you
no.
gonna go to rehab? When are you gonna go? When is somebody,
When am I going to go to rehab?
When is like a YouTuber gonna go to rehab? Because that's,
I'm waiting for that. I was talking about this with my friends.
You're waiting
about
for that.
we're waiting because I mean I feel like 2014 is the year that like a YouTuber is gonna like pull an Amanda Bynes.
Like, why?
Oh my God, I was just talking about this yesterday.
Why is this
Like
the
I
year?
feel like that's just what's gonna happen. Like everyone's now had their big break, you know, and I mean they're all great people, but I just feel like it could.
I have a
happen.
couple names in my head.
Really.
And I feel like if we wrote them down
Mm-hmm.
and you wrote yours, they'd be the same. I have a couple ideas for people I think are going to lose their fucking minds in
Really?
2014. I'm really excited
I
about
just see a lot of people moving really fast.
it. That's what, wait a
Like-
minute. That's the term that people like other Disney stars say, like when Hilary Duff was talking about Lindsay Lohan. I just feel like she's moving like really fast.
Did you see like Chris Pine came out with some statement today about when he worked with Lindsay Lohan in like 2005
Oh
and he
yeah,
called
just
her
my luck.
yeah, and he was like this what it was like the cyclone of like terror or something that she was or cyclone of craziness that was around her and just talking about like talking more about like the paparazzi and stuff, but I feel like that's his version of being like the drugs like were
Yeah.
insane. Like I was like he was like I don't want to be that. I don't want to
Well,
do that.
you know what the problem is? YouTubers used to be kind of normal, but now on YouTube, I hope I'm not like revealing the wizard behind the curtain, but YouTubers, a lot of them make a lot of money and they can afford, and they're young. So you have like these 18-year-old kids making buttloads of money and they're just like, oh, I can buy anything I want, and they get like a big apartment in like Santa Monica without their parents, and they're like 17 and they're like, ooh, cocaine, that's new, and they just go nuts. It's like Hollywood.
That's what people say. Cocaine, that's new.
That's this new cool thing I just heard about. Is that not new? Oh well.
Yeah. I feel like that's gonna happen.
How are you going to stay away from
Yes.
those people?
RB.
I don't know. I'm just.
She's like, I'm not really gonna. I'm just gonna like.
I mean,
Hopefully
well,
not.
maybe I'm trying to subliminally say it's gonna be me.
Oh, no,
I'm
don't
gonna
go
lose
to-
my mind. No, I don't think I'll go.
You would have
in-
already
oh.
lost your mind by now.
Yeah, I think if I could make through what I made in 2011, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I think that you, Shane, I think you kind of like went crazy, but you're not a drug crazy.
I'm not a drug
What is
crazy.
that supposed to
Well, I
mean?
think that I think a couple of years ago you were working so hard and it was like crazy.
I'm still working hard.
No, but you
Yeah,
didn't.
this
have...
is her saying like you're done.
Oh, that's so mean.
No, I'm saying you're much better now. You have me. I think.
Here's
I
the
think
thing.
Like a
I
year or
didn't
so
go.
before me.
My
you were like going a little
my
crazy.
quote unquote crazy
It wasn't drugs.
was literally me just like working nonstop, which I'm still doing.
You like
but-
made yourself sick a little bit. Like you were like,
I was in the hospital a few times for exhaustion.
like.
But mine actually was exhaustion.
That's what I'm saying.
Unlike Lindsay Lohan, where
I
it
think
was-
you did have your like, but it wasn't drug involved. It was just YouTube involved.
Yeah.
Which is a drug.
It's working on. Oh yeah, you do. Such a trap.
Well, Christmas. Good times, guys. Wait, what'd you get? Did you get anything good?
I got these docks
Those
that
are
are now in
beautiful.
style.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They were in style my day. I was telling her. Wait, Shane, what did you do? Sizzler? I saw your Twitter.
Actually, no. Well, yes. Okay, so first it was El Torito.
Okay.
El Torito. That's their theme song.
Mhm.
And then we went back, and I didn't get anybody presents because I had been out of town and I didn't have time. So that was awkward.
Mhm.
And it's one of those things where I told everybody, nobody get presents, please, because I didn't get presents, so nobody get presents. And then, of course, I come, and it's presents everywhere. So it was terrible. Got some cool, weird shit. My mom always gets me a weird shirt. She got me a Big Brother shirt.
Yeah.
My brother got me a coffee cup that when you put it on the table, it suction cups it to the table so you can't knock it over.
Oh.
That was fun.
Ingenious.
And then after that, we went to a cheap seat movie theater in Simi Valley,
Simi Valley.
Mhm.
which is it's like it sounds.
Yeah,
It's-
no, I've been.
You've been.
Yeah.
It's one of those places where you're like, oh, it's only 8 miles away, but it feels 8,000 miles
Yes,
away.
because there's nothing there.
Nothing fucking.
What
It's
did you see?
Dirt. Well,
There's
we
nothing.
no. Yeah,
There's
we
literally
saw
nothing.
we saw dirt. Well, so what happened was we were trying to go see a movie. My brother wanted to go see that Wolf of Wall Street or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
It was sold out everywhere. So I was like, oh, wait, Bad Santa or Bad Grandpa. That movie looked funny. It's still out. Let's go see it. Well, turns out it is out. Only in Simi Valley in a $2 theater. So that happened. So it was me and a bunch of really, really poor, depressed people on Christmas in a $2 theater watching Bad Grandpa. My people. And no, it was really funny. It was actually a really sad movie. It was really depressing. Anybody see it?
Yeah, I did.
It was really depressing, right? The last
It was
20
kind of
minutes
depressing.
with the whole motorcycle thing and the abuse. I
Well,
was like,
don't ruin it for everybody.
I mean,
I saw American Hustle on Christmas since you'd asked.
I was good. I saw
It
that
was
too.
excellent.
I have the
saw
DVD.
that.
I don't need to go out and
It
see
was excellent.
It was good.
It was a movie.
It
know what I
hustled.
I liked it.
It was a real
I
movie.
liked it a lot.
Jewish Hustle. Is that going to be?
Well, we did like the Jewish morning Christmas where you go to a movie and we had like smoked salmon and bagels and stuff, and then we did like the Christian Christmas later because I married a non-Jew.
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay,
Okay, moving on. You know what else I found out about? Well, first, you know what? Let's get to a pop culture thing because I'm sure people want to hear something about pop culture, and then we're gonna get back to this. I mean, we need to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but we got to talk about it. Miley Cyrus, new music video. I actually am not shocked
Me neither.
or surprised.
I was almost
Why would you be?
underwhelmed.
I was very underwhelmed. I didn't climax.
Why would you have been shocked? I don't understand why.
Every time she tries to do something like, oh, she's naked, okay, that's crazy, or oh, she is
can't get any more
raping a
naked.
midget.
Yeah.
I know, but that's the thing. It was just like, oh, she's just masturbating. Like I do that. Like I don't ride naked on a wrecking ball. That's something new. I don't. Come on. Like I need to. She should have masturbated, and then at the end, the reveal was that like she pulls a midget out of her vagina. Like that would have been. And
That would have been good.
I stayed up all night on Christmas because I knew it was coming at midnight. Not even kidding. And I was just like, oh, that's what I stayed up for. Like Santa dropped me that down the chimney.
Yeah.
Santa, that was your present.
That was my present.
What's your present?
That
Did
in a
you watch it when
suction
it
cup
first came out?
mug.
I think I saw it like I didn't stay up for it, but I saw it like
What?
the next day. I know.
Or you can do a cover of it.
No.
Okay.
I know you're like the Miley cover girl.
I know. I was reluctant to do the Wrecking Ball one because people were gonna call me like a Miley cover girl, but I don't know.
Worst things. There could
I
be
honestly
worse
didn't make it through the entire video.
I did not either.
I
Maybe there
haven't
was a
either.
midget.
Yeah, I didn't make it through the whole thing. I saw like a couple clips and I'm like, I'm
But
bored.
here's the problem.
boring.
The problem is, and I hate to say this because I honestly do like Miley because she's such good material and like I feel like she's funny. That song is horrible. It's horrible. It's so not catchy at all. I get it. It's one of those like songs on an album that you skip and you're like, I get it. They needed to get this out to get their emotions
Yeah, but
out.
they don't have to do videos for that. They don't do videos for
I
every
know,
single
that's
song.
why
Yeah,
I'm
I just feel like, and I've listened to her album. At first, I really didn't like the album, and then I listened to it again. There are a couple songs I like, but I just feel like that's not a good single.
No,
I
I
don't
like
know.
there's.
Maybe I'm
I
not
listened
one
to the
be
album
talking.
too. I thought there was that one. I got 2 letters
Yes,
for
that's
you.
my favorite one.
I was like, oh, that should have been a video.
Yes.
Well,
but
it
then
still
you
might
come out.
be.
Yeah, but then,
Yeah, but it's just like
then you masturbate in a bed that's covered in like pubes. I don't know. I'm bored. So I don't know. I just had to bring that up. I'm a little depressed.
Wait,
I hope.
can I bring up a pop culture thing that I feel like you might not know? Would you be excited about?
All right,
I don't
what?
know.
Lacey Chabert got married.
I mean, really?
Yes, you love her. You bring her up all the time.
Okay, first of all,
You
in our
love her.
real life, not like on a podcast. Like, what? How is that huge news? I thought she had kids.
No, she it was revealed that she got married today.
Revealed?
But she won't
By
tell,
who?
She won't tell who she married. She won't even send a picture of him. Like nobody knows who
She's
she
like
married.
Daily Grace.
She won't talk about
Oh,
it. She
no.
won't. She's literally like, I got
Wait,
married.
why'd you say, oh no?
No, that whole thing makes me feel so bad. The Daily Grace thing.
Oh, her channel?
What?
This is so random. I can't believe we're talking about this because
We were-
I don't know if kids know. Well, maybe they know. Our audience knows. So Daily Grace she's leaving her.
She's leaving Daily Grace.
She's leaving Daily Grace.
Yeah.
But so okay, for those listening at home that don't understand YouTube that much, you just gotta watch videos and whatever. Daily Grace is a YouTube channel hosted by Grace Helbig. It is owned by My Damn Channel, which is kind of like a YouTube company, network, whatever.
She
it
didn't
is.
start it.
She's
She's
started
a part of My Damn Channel. Like she hosts it, but
Right.
it's like run by.
But I thought she started it and they picked it up. Am I not right?
No.
No, I don't
Oh.
think so.
No, originally she was making videos on their website, just being like, hey guys, check out this website. She was kind of like the host of the website, and then it turned into Daily Grace, whatever. She's the one that was like, you guys should put this on YouTube. So by the way, Lauren, Daily Grace was on our podcast and told this whole story. You don't remember this?
No. I mean, I
Anyways.
loved it. I love Grace, but I don't
She doesn't
know.
remember Ricky Dillon either. I mean,
So, he
nothing-
was on our
another
podcast.
Yeah, it
guest.
was one of the O2L guys.
Yeah.
I kind of did know that. By the way, there were like 17 of them, so do not judge. And they were all talking, and it was very confusing.
I
that's-
listened to the whole
It
thing.
was a
That's
lot.
Lauren's least favorite episode because Lauren could not get a word in.
Not a word. No, I know Grace. I know her channel.
My favorite episode.
I've watched Daily Grace many times. I knew she was with My Damn Channel, but I honestly thought she started it. I don't know.
Okay, anyways, so
Anyway, sorry.
because My Damn Channel still owns her, she needs to get the fuck out because she's not making any money probably. I'm just assuming. I haven't really talked to her about this.
So she's leaving the show.
So she's
Yeah.
leaving her channel and creating a new channel, and now Daily Grace is like dead. And it's going to be like It's Grace or something, which is great.
Yeah.
But all her audience on Daily Grace, she's like 3 million subscribers. She can't make a video on that
She's
channel.
not allowed to talk, to promote her new channel or say what's going on Daily Grace.
I wonder what happened. That I'm sure they tried to negotiate or something.
They're just a crazy people. Listen, My Damn Channel, you guys are fucking horrible, and I never want to work with you. And not that I ever was going to, but like,
Well,
please.
I think at this point, I think you just
You're making yourselves look horrible. Nobody's going to ever want to work with you again. So
Well,
that's
and
my
I mean,
official
who else
statement.
is from My Damn Channel?
Nobody.
I mean, no.
Well,
Daily
this-
Grace is basically My Damn Channel's like.
That's why it's like weird.
They
because
should have gave her
you
like
would imagine they
$1
would
million
have given
or
her
something.
whatever she was probably asking for. Ooh,
So
we'll
everybody
have to have her
go-
on our game to
I
find
know.
out what happened.
Everybody go check out youtube.com/It's Grace.
It's
And
Grace.
I was looking at the stats, and Daily Grace is already getting so many like unsubs.
Really?
And It's Grace is already going up really
I
fast.
hope so.
Oh, good. She'll be
I'm nervous for
fine.
her, but I'm excited because she finally gets to see.
Is she gonna
I'm-
do
yeah.
daily
Deserves.
videos?
I don't
again?
know. I have no
God,
idea.
Give herself a break. At least do it every other day, right?
Yeah.
I know. True dat, girl. True dat.
I mean.
Okay, I want to talk about something semi-pop culture related, but it's also RB related.
I don't know.
So I actually watched this documentary about not that long ago, months ago, but I fell asleep in the first 5 minutes because I was really tired, and I just never watched it again because I kind of forgot about it. And then I saw you tweeting up a storm about a little documentary called Blackfish.
Oh, Blackfish.
And I was like, wait a minute, I think I've seen that. So then I go to iTunes and I look at the cover and I'm like, oh God, is this one of those Morgan Freeman narrated like whale movies? No,
My
thank
fave,
you.
My fave.
So I didn't watch it. And then I saw more people tweeting about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I trust Rebecca. I'm just going to watch it. So I sat down. That was one of the most depressing things I've ever seen in my life. Also, like crazy. Do you know what I'm talking
No, can you please explain
Okay.
to those that are not in
Oh,
the know?
Blackfish.
about? Okay, you give a rundown, Arby.
It's basically kind of like it's done by CNN, I think. Did CNN? Yeah, and it's kind of like showing the treatment of killer whales, specifically one called what's his name, Tillicum.
That was close enough.
And it's this whale that was captured like in the 70s, I'd say,
Yeah.
the 80s, in a place called Sealand, and him being bought by SeaWorld after Sealand closed, and like basically showing like this is a whale that's killed several trainers, and it's been publicized that it was the trainer's fault, when honestly they're showing maybe it's not, because of the way like SeaWorld has
Treated the
treated
whales. Yeah, no, I knew that
him.
wasn't good. Yeah.
Well, by the way, the
yeah.
whales, like they say in this documentary, in the real world, whales have never attacked humans in the water. It's only at SeaWorld because they're pissed. And this certain whale, killed a couple trainers in Sealand, and then SeaWorld's like, we'll buy it. bought the whale, didn't tell their trainers, like, hey, girl, by the way, does whales kill before? Didn't tell. So then the whale started killing people, trainers, and like SeaWorld would keep like, sweeping down the rug, keep sending to
Because
other
I feel like I heard
SeaWorlds.
about like one trainer being killed like a few years ago.
It's been
Yeah.
like 100 or something
No.
trainers that have been either injured or killed. You saw the list.
I know killed it's only like 4.
But injured, there was
But
a
injured,
list.
but there's a lot. And
That
it was
one
basically
girl-
just showing.
Oh my God. It's like an hour and a half of like whale attacks. And it
It's
shows
crazy.
whales attacking the trainers.
Yeah.
And like one
How
of
did they
them.
get this footage?
It's just, I mean, I don't
video?
know how. Yeah, home video, like things that are just done by like SeaWorld that they really didn't catch, maybe. Like.
And by the way,
lot.
so this one specific whale attack that was on the news and stuff, I have tried to find footage. I can't find it. I tried so hard. But it's this woman, Dawn or whatever. She's like the best whale trainer in the whole world, and everybody loves her, and she's amazing. So first of all, they're blaming it on her, even though she's perfect and didn't do anything wrong. The whale took her down in the middle of all these kids watching and stuff. And they went through the list, scalped her, ripped her head off, basically, but left the bones and like face. Crazy.
Oh my God.
Ripped her arm off, ripped one of her legs off, like opened up her stomach, like crazy. And the worst part of it is there is a restaurant in SeaWorld called Dine with Shamu, where all these kids and stuff are watching through the glass this woman get ripped apart.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's so
and
traumatizing.
It's just crazy. Like the worst part of that documentary, as far as like traumatizing, was watching them get captured. To me,
Oh.
those whales. That made me like cry.
And then, well, the saddest part was they said that whales actually have, their brain has more compassion and emotion than humans.
Yeah.
So when the whales would have their babies taken away, the whale would just cry for like a week.
Yeah.
Isn't like Hayden Panettiere like a big like whale? Like she like goes on
She was
beaches
in
and
dolphins.
Dolphins?
The same thing. I mean,
Oh, okay.
sea creatures.
Wait, can we just change the subject to something more light, if you don't mind? Something else we've been trying.
First of all, wait, really quick. Let me just
You're
tell you
gonna
the
love
reason
this,
I brought.
though.
I will. Give me a second. This is
Okay.
important. Reason I brought this up. I know you don't care, Lauren, but this blackfish was trending on Twitter, and literally, I have never gotten more tweets about anything in my life than I got about this. Every single kid wanted me to talk about this, which is why I'm talking about it. So I just want to say, guys, if you want, go to Twitter and type in SeaWorld and look them up and send them horrible, horrible, horrible things and tell
Yeah,
them
that's
to die.
terrible.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, I don't think she like knows anything about this. Like took her kid to SeaWorld recently, and she was like, "Oh, it was really fun." And I kind of wanted. I didn't even see this documentary, but I wanted to be like, "Do you know what they do to animals?" But then I didn't.
Last time I went to a zoo, I cried and Lisa had to take me away. Did she tell you about that? It was really embarrassing. It was in New York.
I went to a zoo in like Vegas years ago, and it was what are the gay guys? The one got mauled
Siegfried
by a
and
tiger.
Roy.
Siegfried and Roy. The funniest thing Chris Rock ever said was like when the tiger, you know how the tiger like mauled one of them during a show, and he was like, "They're saying that tiger went crazy. That tiger didn't go crazy. He went tiger. When he was crazy was when he was on a unicycle." Chris Rock stole that.
That was a
But-
good impression, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
But
Racist, but
I
good.
went. That's the way you talk. But then I went to their thing of their animals. They were all like sedated and like sleeping and like really
Yeah.
weird out. I felt really creeped out by that.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, like, because there's a zoo really close to me that I used to, like, always love going to, but now you go anywhere like that now, it's weird. I've been to SeaWorld. My family took me, like, years ago before any, like, Dawn or
Before you
anything like that.
knew.
Yeah, and now, like, watching that, I'm like, ugh.
Okay,
It's
can I bring up
sad.
something else that
All
we've been
right,
trying
all
really
right.
hard to find on the internet?
What?
Heidi and Spencer.
You found it?
No, we've been trying to find it. And I want
Oh.
to ask. I want to plead everybody. There was a special on E called like Heidi and Spencer
Aftershock.
Aftershock, and it's
Do you know
like
who Heidi and Spencer are?
Yes, I do.
Thank God.
and like Shane and I were away and didn't have like TiVo, whatever. And then I like it we
I've
tried.
tweeted multiple times asking you guys to help me find it. Nobody can
We
find it.
can't find it.
It's nowhere. You know why? Because nobody cares.
Everybody cares.
But
But it was on E, and like they don't put their shows. I can't find it. So this is
here's
another
the thing,
plea.
though. I really want to see it. I don't need to see it though because I lived it. I don't know if
I don't think you've ever told this
I
story.
think I have. I'll go really quickly over it. Heidi and Spencer. This was 3 years ago, maybe two and a half years ago.
Yeah.
I wanted Heidi to be in one of my Christmas specials,
Mm-hmm.
and her and Spencer were like, or her manager was like, yeah, sure. Heidi and Spencer want to meet you first. And I'm like, okay. So then Heidi and Spencer were like setting up a location, which turned out to be a really creepy Mexican restaurant in like West Hollywood on like a Tuesday at noon. I'm like, okay. So I show up and it's like noon on a Tuesday. There's nobody there. And, Heidi is like, I mean, the tits, The tits were
Was it
unreal.
before or after the surgery?
After. Right, like not that late, long after.
Yeah, this was before they like fell. They still thought they were a little famous at this point. There was a lot of crystals going on. With
I'm not
stuff
gonna
there.
like go too far into it because I don't want to hurt any of their. It was intense. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of boobs going on. There was a lot of crazy going on. There was a lot of drinking going on.
Which
They
is
literally.
like fine, but it's
The waiter
always,
came over and said,
when it's noon on a Tuesday. It's
well,
always
the waiter came over and said, "Oh, so what would you like to drink, whatever?" And I'm like, "Oh, Diet Coke." And Spencer goes, and Heidi goes, "Oh, you're not gonna get like a cocktail?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't drink." She goes, "Oh my God, that's awesome. I'll take 3 tequilas and 4 margaritas and 10 shots of Cuervo." I don't even know terms. It was insane. They got so wasted at noon, and like Heidi's like, "Try my taco," and I'm like, "I'm good." And she's like, "No, try it. It's fish." And I'm like, "I'm really good." And Spencer's like, "No, dude, it's all about this chorizo burritos." It was intense. They were just stuffing themselves, and I was sitting there. I was eating like
the best
lettuce.
part of the story is that like normally Shane totally exaggerates these things, but there were like 3 other people at this lunch, and they all
all the same story.
corroborated. They were all like, it was insane.
Then after all that, literally it was like 2 hours of Heidi being like, "I just want to be an actress," and then after 2 hours of them,
She wanted to be in the video. She was like, "I'll do it."
and then we got a phone call the next day being like, Heidi doesn't want to do it because she thought it was only going to take 30 minutes.
No.
Oh my God.
They were like, we want to do it. Then they were like, we have to do it at like Heidi and Spencer's house. And I was like, and I'm like, this is when Shane and I were like first working together. And I'm like, I'm not fucking shooting at like their weird house with like their crystals. And like, I'm like, I don't know what's going to, like, we thought about it for like a half a day. And then I was like, this is a horrible idea. And then it like slowly got to be like more things that she wouldn't do. And then it was like, oh, I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes. Sorry.
I mean, do you ever, were you surprised because you weren't always in the entertainment business and neither was Heidi. Heidi was from the reality show business. So I think she was just confused. Like, oh, wait, we have to set up shots. Oh, wait, we have to practice. Oh, wait, we have to rehearse. Like, she didn't understand. Was it a shock to you, like when you started having to do things and like the Katy Perry music video shoot? I'm sure that was like a 14-hour day or something crazy.
Like literally a 14-hour day.
Were
like
you just like, oh my God?
I wasn't surprised about that. I was surprised at the amount of time where it was like, hurry up and wait.
Yeah,
That's what I didn't understand.
You know what I think we should do? Let's pause this and get back to Rebecca and take a little break.
Well, no, because we still have Farrah Abraham time.
Oh, we're not there yet. Okay, sorry.
Oh, girl, no, we're not even close.
So sorry. Okay.
We're not even close.
Okay, I'm so
All right,
sorry.
then you know what? I had a conversation to talk about, but I'll save this for later because I feel like you're going to know a lot more about this than I am. I'm talking to Rebecca. Okay, so Farrah Abraham time this week. Are we ready? Da-da-da-da, Farrah Abraham time. Da-da-da-da, God made a mistake. Oops. Do you know who Farrah Abraham is?
I do.
Okay, thank God.
She listens to her podcast. Of course she knows.
Of course.
Man.
Farrah Abraham
I watched
time.
I've watched at least one of your videos, so
Oh, thank you. Have I talked about Farrah Abraham in my videos?
isn't she in like a Shanae
That's
video?
true.
Yeah.
That's true. I blocked that one out
We
of my
got her.
head.
We got her when she was still free. She ain't free no more.
That's so true. She's so not free.
She's so not free anymore.
She's so expensive.
She
okay.
did tell me to fuck off, which I've told people many times.
That's my favorite moment.
Also,
Okay.
so true.
So first of all, this is okay. You ready for this? This is big news, guys. Everybody, hold your chairs.
okay.
Farrah Abraham is following me.
Nuh-uh.
Yes,
Since when?
since 2014 started.
Really?
So, everybody's been tweeting her being like, go on Shane's podcast, go on Shane's podcast. And, of course, we make fun of her on the podcast, so she probably doesn't want to. She retweeted somebody that said, go on Shane's podcast, and then she started following me.
Stop it.
I'm in. We're in.
Stop it.
At some point this year, she will be on this podcast, and we will
I hope so.
we will be doing Farrah Abraham time live
With
Farrah
Farrah
Abraham.
I'm telling you, everybody should know I am working on it. I've been trying. We got close recently. It did not happen, and we are going to keep trying.
Listen, she's expensive, okay? I need to make a little more money first.
She is expensive.
After that accidental sex tape, she's expensive.
Oh my God, please don't do a sex tape.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't see myself doing.
Really, I kind of see it a little bit for you, and it makes me nervous.
See, the thing is, I feel like,
Like
I
Rebecca
could have
Black's
been.
hole. Rebecca Black hole.
I feel like I could have been like pointed down that direction with a lot of the wrong people, but the amount of comments I got on videos about when are you doing a sex tape made me not want to do it.
Wait a minute, what do you mean
I'm
the
glad
wrong
that
people?
made you not want to do it.
I was like thinking
You know how
about
there's
it.
a lot of people, like, there's even like a clip of Miley where she's like, I don't do drugs, I'm not a part of that. And I mean, look at her now.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have been with the wrong people that would have like put me down, like put me into rehab. I feel like that could have happened.
Sure, still not a sex tape though.
Yeah, but like
Do you know the other thing that keeps you from making a sex tape? Your age.
Yeah.
How old are you
I
again?
am 16.
By the way, you've been 16 for a long time, girl. I feel like you're like
I know,
23.
man. You're like I'm 16. I mean 25.
But I just, I don't see myself ever doing
Please
anything
don't.
like that.
I don't like the phrase you're using. I don't see myself doing
No,
that.
I'm
Like,
just not going to.
Like I feel like it's more like I would never do that. That's insane.
No, I
That
wouldn't.
seems
I
more-
wouldn't.
Okay, great.
Well, I
There are
don't
just
know.
so many people that tell me like, when are you gonna try porn? And I'm like, never.
No,
No.
who are these people?
Just look.
Me.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think
Shame.
we'll get to this in a minute once we start
Okay.
talking about RB. RB definitely has a kinky side, but we'll get to that in
Okay.
a minute.
Oh, no.
Okay, wait. we have
Um,
to take a break before we start talking about that.
Okay.
So keep going.
I know. Farrah Abraham.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm just going to let you in. You know, Farrah Abraham has a keek. I'm following it, and it's amazing.
Okay.
So this was her first
No,
keek
she's
of the...
authentic. I already-
This is her first keek of the new year. The
Okay.
title says, here's a little hashtag New Year message for
Oh,
some
got
of
it.
my favorite keekers.
I can't
Have a
wait.
good one. Hashtag New Year. Hashtag keeking it real.
Okay.
Not fucking kidding. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's from my family to yours. Love you, geekers.
Happy New Year, kid.
Oh, God. What's happening? Okay, now it's just random clips of, like, Twinkie guys
Does
dancing
she
around.
get her like teeth redid? They look huge.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a guy from All Time Low.
What's up, friends? It's Jack from All Time Low.
Oh,
Wishing
he
you
just-
guys a very happy New Year.
Why are we listening to this? This
Wait, why does he know Farrah? What's happening? Okay, anyway, so that's her first kick of the new year, thank God. And you know, she also tweeted hashtag 2014 is poppin', so that's exciting.
It's poppin'.
so is.
Good things are coming.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, this is what I really wanted to show you. Sorry. I got too into it. So Farrah Abraham is doing something right now that I'm very excited about. She is writing a sequel to her hit book, My Teenage Dream
Wow.
Ended. The beautiful story of, you know, having a child and it ruining your life.
I just want a follow-up single from her. That's all I need.
Oh my God.
God.
More music. Okay, so here she is. This one is hashtag excited, keeping it real. Not Keegan. This is how I work. Hashtag author, sorry.
Does it look like I'm busy working? Oh, yes. No makeup, totally hair back and doing it all. So this is what it looks like to be a New York Times bestselling writer. I have my little laptop notes. Yep, I write on a notebook, and I totally have a million pages pulled up on the computer. So I am busy writing an amazing novel for you guys to read and finishing up and editing. So very excited, and you're going to see more of that this coming year. So get ready for Christmas. Get ready for the countdown of the new year. People are freaking excited.
Okay, wait.
I'm freaking excited.
The first book, am I incorrect in saying that it was not a novel? Wasn't it like a biography or something? Autobiography?
Yes.
So this is the follow-up. It's a
Biography.
No, she said novel.
She doesn't know what that word means.
Okay, because a novel is not an autobiography.
Well, let me just tell you some of the comments.
Not the same thing.
So first of all, can I just say, this is something I'm going to regret saying. You guys couldn't see it, but if you go to her Geek, you can see it. She kind of didn't look that bad in that last one.
Okay, moving on.
Wait, let me pull it up again. I
No,
want.
no, it's
I
okay.
feel like she kind of she's not wearing makeup. Like
Does it look like I'm busy
She
working?
kinda-
Oh, yes.
She
No
looks
makeup,
like
totally
normal,
hair back and
which is
doing
good.
it all.
No, I'm
So
good.
this is what it looks
she's not that bad. I mean, listen, I'm
Alright,
just
well,
saying,
she spent a lot of money to be not that bad. So that's all she's getting. Feel bad for
Anyways, okay, so that was my comment. Here's what other people commented. You would think that because Farrah likes anal so much, it would have prevented her from getting pregnant. Interesting. I really thought about that. I'm like, that
Ooh,
is true.
that was a comment.
That's a
on-
comment. Here's another comment. Please get a ghostwriter. Yo last book made no damn sense. So then I was like, well,
last book.
I was like, let's look up her last book. So I went to Amazon and I looked up Teenage Dream Ended. And I saw,
As if you didn't own it.
I do own it. And then I saw something you guys are going to shit for. Ready for this?
As I'll ever be.
This is a personal letter written by Farrah to the people of Amazon who want to buy her book.
Nuh-uh.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Hey. And let me just say, there's no punctuation, there's no capital letters, and there's like two periods.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, great.
Hello. Known for being a reality star on MTV's 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom, making history for decreasing teen pregnancy rates and historically being recognized.
What?
What?
That's not even that's not a sentence.
That doesn't.
Okay, that period. So that made no
Oh,
sense.
that was a period?
That was a period.
Okay.
Okay.
I currently have released my book, my New York Times best-selling memoir, My Teenage Dream Ended, and my first children's book, Passy Perfume. Passy Perfume.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, but I'm reading it.
I look forward to releasing parenting books, adult fiction books, cookbooks, and fantasy romance books. In my free time, I professionally speak to teens, parents, families regarding teen pregnancy prevention, blessings of raising a child, family relationship struggles, depression, and grief. That's what she talks about when she goes on tour. That sounds so fun.
Tell me you're done.
No, because this best part is coming up. Oh my god, the best part is coming up. Okay, sorry. I just pre-read.
as well as I continue to expand my literary form, develop with an E at the end, projects, grow my portfolio for media arts and the hospitality field.
Ooh.
What?
She's just preparing us when she has to like wait tables again.
What?
Like, what does that mean? Okay.
Thank you for the support. I never thought reading and writing could be so interesting.
And she spelled writing with 3 T's. Exciting, but I found the passion to share with you and make it knowledgeable. And then in parentheses, I'm not fucking kidding, excuse the errors as I tend to always be on limited time.
Oh yeah, she's in a rush.
All the best. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not making this up.
What?
She spelled her name wrong. I'm not kidding. She spelled her name wrong. Look at the bottom of that page. F-A-R-A.
Are there 2 R's?
There's
already?
supposed to be 2 R's.
Are you sure?
She spelled her own name wrong.
Well, she's on limited time. What could you expect?
Limited time, no room for ours.
We've got to take a break.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
But-
break.
But really
Back to
quick,
Rebecca.
but
Okay.
really quick, before we break, I just want to say, Farrah, if you're listening to this, please come on our show so we can talk about all of your hospitality and all of your developing projects. Please. And now it's time for a break. All right, you guys, we have another sponsor. I'm very excited about this one. This is Warby Parker. I've actually known about this for quite a while. I've been really wanting to get glasses because I want to look smarter.
And you can't really see.
That's kind of true. I deny it, but I really can't see. Warby Parker, basically what it is, it's really awesome. They have such a great selection of like vintage glasses and really affordable stuff. And I mean, come on, people aren't looking at your feet, girl. Why are you buying so many shoes? You need some new glasses.
It's so
That's what
true.
you look at. Well, you do need new shoes, but
It's true.
we'll talk about that later. Basically, it's the new way to get really cool glasses at your fingertips and get to try them on. To see if you actually like them before you buy them. They will send you with their home try-on program. They will send you 5 pairs of glasses that you've gone to the website and you've picked out the ones that you like. They'll send you 5. You wait for them to arrive, and then when they come, you try them all on, you pick out your favorite style, and then you send it back with a prepaid return shipping label. You ain't got to pay shit for that. It's awesome. There's no obligation to purchase, and the home try-on program is super fun, so you should try it out. Also, they're supporting the show, so you guys should go support them because they love us and we love them. It's warbyparker.com/Shane, and you'll receive free expedited 3-day air shipping. And it's warbyparker.com/Shane. What kind of glasses are you going to get, Lauren?
Like Coke bottle vintage. I'm gonna go ahead and spell this to WARBY Parker PARKER.com.
/Shane,
Why not?
SHANE.
Oh yeah, right. That.
All right, you guys,
Back to
enjoy
the
the rest of the
show.
show. And we're back. I was going to say we're back with Rebecca Black, but she's been here.
I've been
She's
here.
been here.
You-
I think we need
Twist ending. She was here the whole
the
time.
whole time. I think we need to focus on you now.
Yeah, so we're going to
Oh,
focus
dear.
on RBZ.
Okay.
By the way, I've already said this, but I'm very excited you're back. You're
Thank
such a fun guest. You're such a
Thank
fun
you.
person. A
Thank
little
you.
confused as to why you want to do a sex tape, but we'll...
Oh man.
We'll just pray for you. And,
Wait, what would your... Okay, you're not going to do it because I'm in
Mhm.
your life and I'm not going to let
No,
you.
I don't think I'd do it.
But what would the
I think it's
title
fine.
be?
What would the title be?
Yeah, what do you think it would be?
Well, what's your porn star name? You know how that it works.
Rebecca Black in the back.
No, it's your middle. It's your middle name and the street you grew up with, or your dog's name and the street you grew up on.
Your middle name and the street you grew up with
Is your last, or your dog's name and then the street.
You just made it porn so complicated. It's just like
my middle name's Renee.
Okay, so Renee. Then what street did you grow up on?
Mustang.
Renee Mustang. That's your porn name.
Ew.
And it's perfect. Right? It works.
If I was a boy porn star, I would not want to hook up with Renee Musty.
What was yours?
Musty Mustang.
What's
Oh.
The horse.
Oh no, that's good. Okay, never mind. Ooh, you're into horse. All right, cool.
What is the street you grew up on?
Okay, wait. So mine would be Lee. Oh
You
God.
don't remember the street. you grew up on?
I moved over 18 times.
What's the first street you lived on? The street you lived on the longest. Take your pick.
Carfax.
Lee Carfax. It kind of always works.
It does. That does not work.
Kind of works.
Well, what about your dogs?
Or your dog's
Oh,
name.
my
You could
first
do,
dog.
Or you could do like Muffins Carfax.
No, it would be Judy Carfax. I'm kind of a Judy. I've got a lot. Judy. Okay, so you're not gonna do porn.
No.
So there goes my first question.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Well, okay. First of all, there is a big thing that we need to talk about.
Okay.
I have never gotten, besides Blackfish, this many tweets about something regarding you before. Do you know what I'm about to say?
I think so.
You think you... Okay, what do you think I'm going to say?
No, I just want to let you say it.
On our podcast last time...
I know, I know.
You said...
I would never do a Saturday video.
Ever.
Ever.
And then you did.
I did.
Did you think at all like, oh, maybe I'll get backlash from the Shane and Friends audience for this?
What
Or did you totally
happened?
forget about that?
Well, I love, and a lot of people know this, I love making fun of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to do something like that. But when I did the podcast, and up until like really recently, I was with people that would never let me do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they thought it was a bad move, that was cheesy. But I always wanted to do something like that. And then I wasn't with those people anymore, and I just did it.
Wait, quick question. Not that this is... Okay, wait. So I'm a little confused. So you're... Okay, wait. So when you say people, you're not talking about the sex tape people. You're talking
No.
about...
There are
Those
no
are-
sex
those
tapes.
are
Wait,
different
because you
people.
said there's people... I got rid of the people in my life that would make me do that. So are you saying your people were going to make you do a sex tape?
No.
I'm kidding. Okay, wait. So what do you mean? You're like a manager or something?
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't want to like.
So are you like a
name
free
names or
chicken?
anything. Yeah, you could say that.
You're a free chicken? Oh, this is so exciting because we're about to do a collab after this podcast with Shanae.
Yeah.
Girl, I should rewrite it because now that you're free chicken, ooh, nuggets. Ah, ranch. Nuggets, ranch, and honey mustard.
Yeah, I just had a lot more people working with me that I realized didn't have my
anything.
best. Well, they didn't have my best interest at heart, and they weren't letting me. Like, it got down to the point where I like couldn't choose what hair I wanted.
What do you mean?
It was up to
A girl
someone
needs
else.
to choose.
And I mean, like,
That's why
I'm
you got
now,
these.
wow,
That's why you got these
16.
extensions.
That's why I literally did after that.
So what was
What
like?
do they want you to do?
Yeah,
With
what's
this?
the
It's just, it wasn't about like wanting me to do something. It was not letting me do things. And so I like, it got to the point where nothing was getting done. Like the amount of times over the past 2 years I've been like, I have an album coming out soon is, I mean, like, it's ridiculous. And I got to the point where it was causing me more stress and doing me much more bad than good. So I just kind of got rid of people that weren't doing
Well,
good
can
Did they
I-
get mad? Did you get like all the phone calls? Like when they like, how did you do
Luckily,
it?
I am a minor, so my parents got the phone call.
Oh, okay.
Oh, girl.
I
See,
didn't
I'm
have
a
to
minor
deal with it
too,
myself.
so Lauren gets the phone calls.
I know. I get the phone calls. They call me and they
Yeah.
blame me and they get all angry
Yeah.
and they're like, you'll never work in this town again.
Yeah, luckily I have like lawyers.
Yes.
Those things.
Y'all's
Yeah.
bunch. Wait, so can I just say, like, you know, not to sound like I'm S in the D, but I think
S in the
I
RD?
don't know exactly the time frame or like when you left these people, but I gotta say, in the last like 6 months, maybe last 5 months, I think not only has your music gotten better, but I think people are taking you seriously now.
Yes.
And like all the music videos, people
think so,
are
too.
loving them. The Saturday one, people love. All the stuff you're doing
Yeah, it
with
went
Dave,
over really
people are
well.
loving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did. And everything, I mean, honestly, like being a part of YouTube, like more than just being like the Friday girl. It's been something I've wanted to do even before I did Friday. And I was always being held back from doing that because the people I was working with didn't think it would be a good idea. And I just did it. Like, I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it, and I just posted a video, and I said, this is what I'm going to do, and this is me saying it, so I now have to stick to it, and I have, and people, like, love it.
So what's going on with the album? Are you still, like, or is that all gone because you left?
It's something that I want to do for sure, but
hadn't you recorded some songs?
I have a lot of stuff recorded, but again, they are not stuff I like. Like, I don't relate with the songs, and I mean, honestly, even some of the stuff I've put out, like, I don't relate to it, but I was told it would be good, so
Oh, girl, this is good. Now we can really get it. We can get into that macaroni and cheddar.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what are we going to talk about? We already talked about everything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we got
but
it
there's
now.
just a lot. I do love recording, but I'm back in regular high school now, so I don't have time to do that, really, so I'm waiting until, like, I think, I finished not this year, but next year. That's when I graduate. So then I am, like, putting my heart into it and doing what I want to do.
You're a junior now?
Yeah.
So what was it like? I want to talk about the music in a second, but what was the experience of going into high school after being
It was weird.
Rebecca Black?
It was weird.
Like, be more specific.
I didn't really know what to expect because I honestly went into a school where I knew 2 people. And these 2 people were also new kids to the school. And I did not know what to expect. It was really, like, awkward on the first day because there was a lot of talk because people saw me at registration and stuff like that. A lot of people knew I was going, or they didn't know if it was, like, for sure just a rumor. So when people would see me, it would be just really, like, awkward. It's like have you ever experienced it where someone recognizes you, but they don't say anything to you? They just, like, take a picture from afar and then... like a week later you see it, like,
the worst angle ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like that on school. And then it just got weirder because then there were 2 kinds of people: the people that would actually talk to me and realize that I wasn't, like, either crazy or a bitch. And then there were people that did not want to talk to me. And still, I mean, there are people at that school. It's a big school, but not that big. I've been there for 4 months now, and they still don't know I go there. So it's just weird. But now it's a lot better.
Do you have more than
normal.
2 friends?
I have, like, 3. Yeah. No.
You know what? I'm proud of you because I'm going to be honest. If I was 17 or 16 or however old you say you are, if I was that age right now and I was, like, a YouTuber as I am, like, I would never go into a normal high school. That's terrifying. I get nervous about people seeing me in real life and thinking I'm ugly or fat or stupid. Like, I get terrified of that. I can't imagine going to high school. Good for you.
It was weird. I was scared. But there was another YouTuber that went there, but she now is back in homeschool.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Her name's Maddie. She's, like, a beauty guru.
Oh, okay.
And I've been friends with her. She was one of the 2 people I knew.
Oh, she didn't laugh.
She just didn't like it. Like, she didn't. It was weird because they treated her very differently than they treated me.
Well, you're not, and I'm not just also S and the D again, but you're, like, legit famous. You're not, like, YouTube famous. You're famous. Everybody knows who you are. I know it's scary, but they do. Like, when it comes to, like, on a piece of paper, if you have Shane Dawson next to Rebecca Black, every single person in America is going to be like, oh, Rebecca Black. And who the fuck is that? Oh, that lesbian? Oh, I don't know who that is. They don't know who Shane is. They know who you are. You're huge.
It was awkward. Like, that's what's awkward about going to high school is because I still, like, I'm not one to be really, like, standoutish in school because I had been in public school for years. I was only homeschooled for 2. And I was never one to be, like, I just blended in. And so that's what I really kind of tend to do at this school.
Do the teachers know you? Is that weird?
Yes.
Like, do the teachers go, it's Friday?
They don't really do that. They're actually really nice. And they're really supportive. Like, if they see something weird happening. Because there have been times where kids are just, like...
Oh, do they just play the song on the phone when they
Kids
walk
don't
by
do
you?
that I don't think anyone's done that. But, like... what's happened a lot is people will catch themselves singing it, like, on a Friday, and they're like, Friday. And then I turn around like, hello, hi. And it gets really awkward.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
I mean, you should just like join in. I would just be like, I'm here.
Oh my god, if I was singing like Skater Boy and Avril Lavigne popped up, she's like, "Hello, I'm right here." I would I would pass out.
Like, do they get embarrassed or they like how does that? Go down?
I mean, I feel like they just kind of, it's just like kind of awkward but funny because I don't get mad, and I'm not really one, like, I'm not the kind of person to start something with you, like with someone. I'm not one to ever like start a fight or do anything like that, but if someone starts it with me, I'm not afraid to say anything back.
Throw down. Have you ever been in like a real fight?
No, because I don't like actual physical fighting. I mean, if you count,
I'm talking words.
I'm much more of like a words person, but rarely. Like I really at this point with everything that's happened, I'm one to stay quiet because it's happened since I've been in high school. Like my friends get really defensive, and there'll be kids that are just stupid and they fight, like whether it's words or what. But I stay back.
What's so dumb is like if I was a kid in high school. And, like, Rebecca Black went to my high school. Number one, she'd be my best friend.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think, like, what I would be pissed about. Like, what I would do.
But number two, like, you will always win the fight because they can say whatever they want, but you're Rebecca Black. Girl, you won. You won the fight. They did a Glee episode about you. You won.
Like, what do they do? Like, I mean, you don't have to be that, I don't know. I'm just like.
The big thing that people, like, and I think, like, I really don't know because I stay away from people that don't like me for no reason because I don't need to deal with that.
Because you don't like them for a reason, hey?
But they think, like, a lot of people have this, like, impression that I think I'm much better than them because I have, like, 1 million followers on Twitter, and so therefore I'm like way cooler and better, and I mean,
you're
think
cooler.
that I'm above them. I mean, I know, but I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm
I mean,
kidding. But they think that I'm like better than them, and that I have this like feeling of being above everyone. When I'm not.
No,
like
I don't
I'm
get
much
that at all.
more the opposite.
I know people very well, even if I don't know them that well. Like looking at somebody, I'm like, oh, I know exactly who that is. I've always thought you were just like a down bitch. You know what I mean? Like a cool ass down bitch.
I'm just not someone that's like really. I don't know. I try not to.
Speaking of what you are, I have a question.
Oh no.
This relates back to what we were talking about earlier with the sex tape.
Oh no.
I just get the feeling because I just said when I look at somebody, I know who they are.
Okay.
And I'm not going to get sexual because you're 16, but there's like a freak vibe. I don't know if it's like a party girl vibe. There's some kind of a vibe. And I know I'm right because every guy I've ever interviewed on this show, which was, 12 that one day.
Yeah.
With O2L,
I heard it.
every guy that's been on this show.
They're like, wow, she's a party animal.
Not only that, but I'll be like, have you fucked Rebecca Black? Have you kissed Rebecca Black? Have you made out with Rebecca Black? And each guy laughs and goes, no. But there's a hesitation, which makes me think, I'm like, wait a minute. Is Rebecca Black like a girl pimp?
No.
Is she like slaying all the hoes?
Having a good time.
No, I'm not like that. I mean, I'm outgoing and like I know.
Ooh, that's a good word for it.
But I'm not. I know. When I heard that the podcast that O2L one, I literally texted all of them. Was like, what was that?
Well, you probably don't even know that. Well, maybe you do know this. But even like at VidCon, everybody was talking about like, Rebecca Black likes to party. Rebecca Black likes to have a good time.
Listen, I had a good time at 16. I mean, like,
I'm like, I knew it. I knew she was crazy. Like,
I knew she was crazy,
but in a good way. Like crazy fun. Like.
I'm not one that likes to like sit around all day. I mean, if that's that, like I like hanging out with friends a lot because I went through a period of time, like a good year and a half where I had no friends. And I sat at home every day on Tumblr doing nothing, dreaming about having friends.
Aww.
And so now I'm out a lot and but I'm not like going crazy.
Well, I knew that you were crazy when you were like,
I'm crazy, but I'm not going.
You were like, oh, you should come to my 16th birthday party. It's 21 and over. I mean, I was like, what?
I forgot about that.
I'm like,
amazing.
does that even? I'm like, what does that even mean? You're not even 21.
Yeah,
You're 16.
What did that mean?
I was like scared to go,
Yeah.
and then I look at pictures and it's you and like Gen XP, all these like 10-year-olds, and I'm like, what are they doing that it was 21 and over?
That was because it was at someone else's house. That was it was,
Oh.
but that like, There are a lot of people that like think that I'm really like crazy, but I just honestly have a lot of older
Including me.
friends, and I know
I'm
A
into
lot of
it.
older friends. You need to be careful with those older friends.
they're much more like older brothers
Here's
and
the-
sisters.
here's the problem.
By the way,
Yeah.
those brothers, you know what they want to do?
They trying to
Mhm.
fuck that.
Mhm.
She's trying to get that Rebecca Black in the back, chilling in the back seat. Here's the problem, and this is what I've noticed from the YouTube generation. There's these, I'm gonna call them YouTube predators.
Do it.
There's these, and
Do it.
I'm not included because I'm not a predator, kind of. I'm a real life predator. No, there's these YouTube guys. I'm not gonna name names, but they're like older than me, like 28, like 30.
I know what you.
And
yeah.
they hang out with like 15, 17-year-old
No, I know.
YouTubers. They collab with them. They're like, hey, it's me, blank, blank. And I'm hanging out with a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Subscribe to me. They'll Instagram with them. They'll they'll Photoshop themselves to look younger. It's just a very creepy. I'm like,
No, I know.
have you been involved in that crowd and ran away from the crowd?
No,
But
that's
you know what
not-
I'm talking
But
about.
I know what you're talking about.
So
there
don't
are
slip
weird
into
people
that.
on. No, that's not the kind of.
Don't do that.
When I say older friends, I mean like friends that are not in my grade. They're like that's just who I mean, my best friend for so long was like 18.
Okay, that's not that bad.
And so that's like that's just who I got along with.
All right. But
And-
there, I mean,
But there are some weird.
there's some weird fucking like
weird people.
38-year-old like
Yeah,
YouTubers.
and you're like,
look,
why are you on
Ew.
YouTube? Like, what
so
why are you on
true.
YouTube? And like, listen, the day I hit 30, well, God, I hope I'm not on YouTube when I'm 30. But the day I say that, and Lisa gets so mad at me because she's 30. But I'm like, it's different. You're a girl. It's different for a girl comedian, like Daily Grace, or I don't know how old these girls are. That's fine. When you're a guy with emo hair, if you're 30, girl, get off YouTube. You need to end your life. I need to get away from this. Even if I'm 27 on YouTube, girl, I need to make a change.
I mean,
Make a change.
hey.
Okay, let's move on. Talking about guys.
Wait, let's take a break right now. We actually have to take a little break.
Another break.
We have to take another break. I know. We'll come right back. 2 seconds.
All right. Well, after this break, we're going to be talking about Tinder because I just learned what it is.
Oh,
no.
Be right back.
So get ready for that. See you guys in a second. All right, you guys. I'm excited to talk about our sponsor, Squarespace, today. You know why? Because every time we have Squarespace as a sponsor, I ask you guys to go and make a website using their program and send it to me with hashtag Shane Squarespace. And so many of you guys did, and I've loved looking at all your websites. I will tell you one of my favorite ones after I give you more information on Squarespace. So basically what it is, it's all in one platform, makes it fast and easy for you to create your own professional website or portfolio. If there's a website you've always wanted to make, whether it's a fan site for Lauren or a hate site for Lauren, you can go there and make it. They have, over 20 different customizable templates, 24-hour support, 7 days a week. If you're confused, you can just get information from them right on the spot. They have 70 employees, so there's always going to be somebody there for you. And also, it's only $8 a month and includes a free domain name when you sign up for a year. And you're going to want your Lauren Hate site for at least 10 years.
I mean, at least.
You can get a free trial and 10% off if you go to squarespace.com and use the offer code CLEVERBOT. Okay, so now for one of my favesies, Derek Sokolowski. He's been following me for a long time. I know his profile picture. I just followed him right now because he's sexy. And he made a really cool website for his photography. And I'm looking at it right now. It looks amazing. He has this. There's some pictures of some underage girls, but they're not naked, so it's totally fine.
What's his website called? Do we know?
It's Derek Soko Photography. Yeah, it's awesome. So thank you, Derek. I am going to
It's the first one you mentioned that isn't like laurenstoes.com.
Well, there's this one. I made a website for Lauren. Here it is. And, oh God. That's a lot of pictures of you. I can't do that.
Okay.
Thank you. That is from Hooked on the Music. So yes, go to squarespace.com. Use the offer code offer code CLEVERBOT
Say that
for
again.
your,
Say that again.
so there you go. Go to squarespace.com. Use the offer code CLEVERBOT for your free trial and 10% off.
You don't even you can start your trial with no credit card. Start
Yeah,
building your
girl.
website today.
You know I ain't got a credit card. Let's keep it real.
I mean,
All right, you guys enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, Tinder. We're back, guys. We're back.
Tinder.
It's going down. I'm up on Tinder. I'm swiping right and then left. Is that how that site
no,
works?
I've been told that Tinder's like the grinder.
It's not.
But then,
Yes, it
then
is.
anybody
It's
that
not.
uses it
I
goes
mean-
crazy and is like, it is not.
It's because I mean, I'm not even old enough to have a Tinder. I don't. That stuff is weird. And imagine me having a Tinder. It'd be awkward.
I'd love it.
But I have friends that use Tinder, and it's kind of like, isn't Grindr like where you find like gay bar hotspot?
No,
kind of a thing?
Grindr is
No.
Tinder for gay dudes, and it's the same
Grindr
thing.
is like we're sitting in
Okay.
here and like I'm gonna look at my Grindr and in like the next room there's like another dude on Grindr.
That's
and he's
what
like
Tinder is.
DTF and I'm
It's
like
the same
I'm
thing.
DT.
Okay.
But
okay,
But Grindr's
okay.
more obvious about it. Grindr's like, yeah, you can put dick pics. Like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Whereas Tinder's trying to be like, no, we're like Facebook. Like, we're like Twitter. Like, no, you're
No.
basically
Yeah, like
for
I know people
sex.
that are using it that are older that are like, well, it's for like divorcees that don't have time to like
No.
really like look at.
By the way, I was
profiles.
playing with my friends on New Year's, and I came across
You were playing what?
with my friend's Tinder.
Oh,
So, you know, trying to show her who she should be
you
with.
didn't finish
Right,
that
right,
sentence.
right.
Go on.
Yeah.
I was playing with my friend's Tinder, and I saw. I'll tell you after the break, but I saw like a few YouTubers.
There are a lot of YouTubers.
It was really weird.
Oh, I know a bunch of
There
people that
are
are
a
on it. People
lot
that are
of
on it aren't
YouTubers.
ashamed about it. They're like, I'm on Tinder.
The ones I saw looked ashamed of it.
Nobody.
Yeah, I've seen lots of YouTubers.
Well, I learned some things from Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
So this is for you, Rebecca, because I
Okay.
feel like in the next 2 years you're going to be on it. I feel like you already are under some like fake name.
I'm not.
Okay, this is for guys, or this is for you for guys.
Okay.
If he's on a boat, it means he's poor. Because that was the picture. That was the one time he got on a boat, and he's like, "I should take a picture of me on this boat. I'll look ballin'." He's poor. Don't believe
Okay.
him. If he's posing with his mom, he's abusive. Because he's like, oh, I need to pose with my mom to show that I have manners. I'm like, I was raised by a woman. Like, this is what. No, he's abusive.
Okay.
These are like the guidelines for Tinder
Yes,
for Rebecca. Okay.
Tinder guidelines.
Okay.
If he's posing with the dog, that's not his. He's trying to look like a dog person. Like, he's like, oh, I love animal. That's not his dog. That's a
Right.
dog that he saw at the park. Or that's not. He was at a party and somebody's like, oh, look at my dog. He's like, let me get that dog real quick. Let me
Okay.
Tinder that.
Okay.
And last but not least, if it's a shirtless picture, that picture's like 2 years old. That's the main one. Because
Okay.
I was swiping through
That's the one I agree with the most.
and I saw
It's
the
also like,
boat one is true.
by the way, and if they're putting a shirtless picture on them, like gross, like of themselves, like who does that?
I mean, every
what
YouTuber
everybody- oh, no,
except for me.
I was gonna say, can we talk about all of the nudes leaked this year? Like,
By the way, I mean, next year for you, right? I mean, come on.
no.
At least one, like,
No.
oops,
No.
nude.
Like, oops, forgot I'm not wearing a shirt. No.
Oh my God, no, wait, your porn would be called, you know what it would be called?
Oops.
No, I just got it. Oh, wait, I have the cover in my head.
Oh,
It's
no.
you, like, standing under a bus stop, naked,
No.
and then it says, like, front seat or back seat. Which seat should I take?
No.
Wait, like I don't even know where you got that from. Can we stop talking to us?
It's from the song!
Can we
Anyways.
stop? With,
Okay, Tinder. So that's what I learned from Tinder. So everybody out there, you know,
Yeah,
use those tips wisely.
Okay.
Really quickly, I just kind of want to go over a couple, you know, questions for you about like
Okay.
what you look for in a guy. For all the little boys out there watching, and all the
Okay.
old men.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some questions, and then
Okay.
you have to answer.
Okay.
Okay, bald or fire crotch? You got to pick.
I have to. I
Mhm.
don't know.
That's fucked up because I'm a fire crotch, and like you would give me an answer. Bald or fire crotch?
I don't know.
pass.
Yeah, pass.
That's fucked up. Blind or deaf?
Deaf. Go on.
Deaf.
All right, I like that one. Super hairy with a six pack or super flabby with baby soft skin?
Okay, these are so easy. I know what I would pick.
I
You're
mean,
so
they might-
young that
they
you
might-
think that everybody's gonna be perfect.
Well, no, the thing, they might be easy, but I can't. Some of these are gonna just be so bad. I have to go with like super hairy.
Totally.
Thank you.
Because they
Totally.
can like shave at least.
Well, that hurt my
Right?
feelings. Okay, and last but not least, they're a YouTuber or they're anything else.
That's hard. Because
That should not be hard for you.
for me, because
No, anything else.
really?
You do not need to be with a YouTuber. Any YouTuber that's going to be with you is going to be like, hey, let's make a video. Let's collab.
It's just
Let's box for box.
because I've been in both situations and like both
Ooh.
have their plus.
What
and-
YouTuber were you with?
I'm not saying.
Wait a minute, was it somebody we interviewed?
Of course it was.
Actually, I don't know.
Wait,
We had
was it
all the
Sam-
cute
Was
little.
it Sam
I
Pop
don't
Pop Pop Pop?
Oh yeah, everybody loves him.
Wait, you weren't
He looks
with
like he's.
I
7,
dated
though.
him for like 2 weeks when I was like 13.
Wow, that was shade.
Wow.
Girl,
I mean, he knows.
I just got cold under all that shade.
Uh-huh.
All that wind
He
under all that
dated, like
shade.
everyone. That one.
But see, I was like
You were the
before.
first, yeah,
I was
you knew.
before Acacia.
Ooh, more shade.
Shade.
Ooh, the breeze.
It just
the
got
breeze from
chilly
all
in
the shade.
here.
Wait, you don't like Acacia? What's going on?
I don't have a problem with her, but I don't know if she really likes me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's just kind of awkward.
Well, you both like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I'm
that's
just
a-
trying to make
that's a place
connections.
to start.
Okay, well, let's play my favorite. Well, actually, before we get to my favorite new game of the
Okay.
year,
Oh.
let's do. I just want to run through the Twitter questions because
Okay.
these are for real.
Okay.
These are your fans. Alex wants to know, yo, girl, why your lips be so juicy like that? So there's that.
Okay.
Mark wants to know, yo, why you 16? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf wants to know, can you eat a cockroach without throwing up?
You're gonna be like the Olsen twins. Are gonna have like a countdown to you being legal. Do you remember that?
I can't
Oh,
wait.
there already is. It's weird.
And last but not least, Jamie, this is a question I
The
actually
question
want
is
you to
when
answer.
you are legal, like what happens to the countdown? You know what I mean?
Okay, question from Jamie. That's really creepy line. Jamie wants to know, and I want you to answer this. What is
Okay.
the creepiest thing Shane has ever said about you? Be honest.
Oh my god. I feel like I could.
Talk for hours about it.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something you said in like. I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of things that I feel like I should be I should think are creepy, but I don't like
Mm-hmm.
because it's you.
Mm.
You said something in like, shoot, what was it?
Okay, I'll give you topics. Was it about your boobs?
No,
Was it about your
No.
vagina?
no, yes,
Was
I
it about
think-
your sweaty vagina?
it was something. I feel like it
Wet.
was like in a collab video. I
Big.
don't remember what you said.
Wide.
But I just remember being
Tight.
like, I feel like I should have like a problem with this, but I don't. Like, I think it's.
I remember what it was. I think it was during like a Mad Libs
Yes.
thing, and I used Rebecca Black's vagina
Yeah.
or wet vagina.
Or
One
something.
soupy
It was
vagina.
like really like.
Again, she's 16. We can
graphic.
move on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of crazy,
Uh-huh.
this is a new game that I've created this year
Okay.
called the Google Game.
Okay.
My favorite new game. Basically, what we do is we take a name, like Rebecca Black, we put a word after it, like is, and then we see what options Google gives us. I'm going to give you guys 4 options
Okay.
for each category, and you have to guess which one is not from Google.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Rebecca Black is cute, terrible, dead, filled with cream.
Which one is not
Cute.
filled with cream?
First of all, I just want to say this.
I know there was like a Rebecca Black dead rumor.
There.
So
yeah,
I know
oh,
that
I
was
know.
there.
I know horrible or like terrible and dead is definitely on there. I don't think.
What, you don't think you're cute?
I think cute is in there. I think
I
it's
don't think
filled.
so.
I think filled with cream.
Filled with cream is not real.
Thank you.
That was me. I was just hoping.
Oh, come on. Jesus. I feel like I'm going to be police this episode. This is terrible. If this is 2014, I don't want to be a part of
This
it.
is the best episode ever. Okay, next one. Is Rebecca Black rich, pregnant? Oh, wait, no, sorry. Pregnant in 2013 or from another country?
Okay, wait. I don't
Wait,
know.
what are they?
Rich, pregnant in 2013 or from another country?
From another country. Negative.
From another country.
You're right. It's from another country.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think you're pregnant only in 2013.
Yeah, because I was gonna say there was a huge like pregnancy rumor like on CNN like
I
2 years
remember.
ago.
So I guess you're still pregnant.
Yeah, I'm still pregnant.
Just let that baby out. And last one, oh, this is a good one. Last but not least, has Rebecca Black been committed, done porn yet, killed herself?
Well, based on our conversation, I think that
Been
porn
committed.
is probably true. I think suicide is probably not.
No, that's definitely on there. I feel like that's definitely on there. The amount of rumors that have been out about me killing myself, I feel like it's has she committed herself?
No, it is actually done porn yet. That is not
Really?
there. We are going to
Really?
make it there, though.
Oh,
Okay.
After this episode. I don't even know why people think you were committed. That's very interesting to me. Like committed? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, now I know you guys are mad because you're like, oh, you're only going to play this with YouTubers? No, we're going to play this with Lauren Schnipper.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Are you ready for this shit? Lauren Schnipper is,
Oh, God.
for those of you listening, that's Lauren.
That'd be me. Although you say my last name very interestingly.
Schnipper?
You're like,
Schnipper?
Snipper. There's like
Schnipper?
a twang at the beginning.
Lauren
Like,
Schnipper
Snipper.
is
Schnipper.
a stand-up comedian
Okay.
in jail.
Okay.
Actually been dead the whole time.
That's my only option?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
What was the second one?
In jail.
In jail. I think dead the whole time is negative.
I have to agree.
You're right. She
Okay.
has
Yeah.
actually been alive the whole time. You
Yeah.
just couldn't tell.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is Lauren Schnipper really old? Married or useless?
Oh.
I'm gonna go with useless.
I'm going to say that useless is definitely something you added.
That would be right. Useless is not real.
Are we done?
Okay, last one.
Oh,
This
God.
is the best one.
We're over this.
Has Lauren Schnipper been raped? Been on American Idol? Or been on television?
I think
Raped.
raped is negative. No, American Idol was probably. Nobody would have Googled that.
I don't know. Maybe
Why
it
would
was a
it-
similar name. I'm gonna go with raped.
I'm going to go with raped.
You both are wrong!
Oh,
It's American Idol.
Somebody wrote that out.
Somebody asked if you had been raped.
That's horrible. The answer is no. My
my
God.
God.
Shit.
Well, there you guys go. That was our Google game.
Yay!
I was going to call my mom, but she's not here, I don't think.
Okay.
Oh.
I know. Well, she didn't know we were doing a show today, and I think she's at the store.
Well, we will call her next episode.
We'll call her next time. But my other favorite part, the final part of the show, is when I read comments from sdarmy.com, and hopefully these ones are good. Actually, you know what? These are going to be good, because this is the Rebecca Black version,
Great.
or edition. Danny Loop says, Rebecca Black, my thoughts. Friday, it's an okay song. No, sorry, I read that wrong. Saturday. Wait, this is very confusing. Let me get back on track.
Do you need help?
They wrote a graph basically where they said Friday is better than Saturday, which is better than My Moment, which is better than Person of Interest. That's just my thoughts. And I'm also a member of Rebecca's Negros. So
Oh,
there you
remember
go.
we made that
The
up.
amount that is actually
Yeah.
caught on is so heartwarming to me.
Oh, I forgot
Oh,
about
well,
that.
there you
Little
go.
Negros, by the
Yeah.
way.
Do you agree? Do you think Friday's better than Saturday, which is better than My Moment, which is better than Person of Interest?
I would say Saturday is better than My Moment, which is better than Friday, which is better than Person of Interest.
I agree. Ooh, you don't like Person of Interest.
It's just not as. I mean, like, I recorded it and I like the song, but it's like looking back, it was one of those songs that wasn't really done the way I wanted it to be done.
They're going to start doing rap, I can already tell.
Mhm.
And last but not least, Jenna Tiffy says, this is for everyone who wants to try to tell Shane something. I'll start with my best friend. He is a horse named Screwy, and he died. I really wish Shane could give me and everyone else a shout out to make me unsuicidal, so I please stop crying about Screwy being dead. Have a nice day. Well, Jenna Tiffy, I love you. And why'd you name your horse Screwy? That's my main question. Second, don't kill yourself. You had a horse. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't get a horse.
Me
and
neither.
yeah, you should Google your name and see what pops up. That'll make you want to kill yourself. No, please don't kill yourself. We love you so much. So does Rebecca. So does Lauren, kind of. And we want you to have a great day and tell your horse in heaven that we love him too. There you guys go. That's it. That's our first show of 2014. Yay!
We did it. We made it.
We did it. We did it. Go check out Rebecca Black. Her channel is youtube.com/Rebecca. Her Twitter is Ms. Rebecca Black. And she's on Instagram too, right? Rebecca Black.
I don't even know what my Instagram is.
Perfect.
So-
Great. Check it out. There's nudes. I'm kidding. All right, you guys. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you. And I'll see you next time.
Next
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. I know we did.
Every time.
You thought it was over. It's not.
Never.
No, I just want to give one more big shout out to squarespace.com for sponsoring us today. It means the world to me if you guys would go support them. They support the show. They keep the show free for you guys, so it's important to support them. Once again, is the all-in-one platform, fast and easy for you to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off, go to squarespace.com and use the offer code CleverBot. Also, if you make a website, which you should, send it to me on Twitter with your hashtag #ShaneSquarespace. I will find them and I will talk about you on the air.
And something we love about them is that they do have all these employees that help you out, and they have they've won awards about how great they are in their customer service.
Unlike us.
They are fantastic to their customers. So please support them because they are supporting us, and they're available 24/7. We are not. They are available 24/7.
I mean, you're kind of available 24/7.
Yeah. No, totally.
I'm definitely not. I'm so busy.
Too busy.
All right, you guys. Hope you really enjoyed the show. Our first show of the new year. And here's to many more. Clink. That was
clink.
me cheersing with you.
Squarespace.com, offer code CleverBot.
Bye, guys.